Boker Tov, we decided that we're going to designate this week for the simcha, the mitzvah of simcha Baruch Hashem. Of course, the topic, the most challenging topic, and I think we all inside of us understand that this is the most important ingredient, even if I didn't tell you that the mitzvah of simcha is the first mitzvah that a Jew accepts when he's Baal Mitzvah. And it's the first mitzvah that, like I said, every morning we're challenged with. So, the Rav Daniel used to say that any time you mention a term, define your terms. If I say that you have to be besimcha, define simcha. It's one of the challenges today is we say words and terms and concepts, and if we're asked to define them, we don't have such an easy job. So if someone was asked, tell me, what does that mean to be besimcha? What is simcha? So Rav Daniel used to say that the definition of simcha is the following. Happiness is the emotional pleasure a person experiences when he focuses on what he has. The secret of depression and sadness is when a person focuses on what he doesn't have. This definition of Rav Daniel is really a Mishnah in Pirkei Avos. In Pirkei Avos it says, Ashir samech bechelkoi. Ashir, someone once said, is the Ashir Tevis of Einayim, Shinayim, Yadayim, and Reglayim. That means that the most basic gifts that we have already makes us into the wealthiest people. I'll explain. The Baal Shem Tov Zichron Livracha used to say that, Baruch Hashem, we have here the Litvak world and the Litvish world and the Hasidic world. The Baal Shem Tov used to say that when a person's about to do a mitzvah, the marshal put on tefillin, a lady's about to light candles, and someone would come over and say, I'm going to give you $1 million if you don't do the mitzvah. A person says no to that, then what a person is really doing is symbolizing, not just symbolizing, expressing the fact that to them, lighting candles for Shabbos with putting on tefillin is worth more than $1 million. Which means that to us, a mitzvah like tefillin or lighting candles is worth $1 million. Now just imagine if someone came over to you this morning and said, I really like you and I'd like to give you $1 million free of no connections. Just, you're a good person. I like it. I like you. I'm going to give you $1 million. We would probably be, the whole day would be sending WhatsApps and Mamish Gewalt. It would be amazing. We would be giving, I'm sure, a lot of Meisel money like everyone else was doing. So that's the Baal Shem Tov. And if a person would come over to someone and say, listen, I'm going to give you $1.5 million in order to buy one of your fingers. One of your fingers, your thumb. Right? So most people would not sell their thumb for $1 million, $1.5 million, even $10 million. Why? Because we understand that it's not worth giving up a finger for even $10 million. So the Yesod is we are ashirim, we are so rich just if we would focus, if we would be thinking and thanking the Rebbe Shem just for our eyes, shinayim, yadayim, maglayim, our teeth, our hands and our feet. That makes us rich. So the secret of happiness, just to begin with, and Rav Daniel used to say, when you get up in the morning, the first thing you should do is you should scream, it's great to be alive. To be alive alone, as Rashi says in Maseches Kiddushin, Daf Pei, and there's a beautiful Chaim Shmulevitz based on the pasuk in Iyov that explains this Yesod, that even Chas v'Shalom, if a person has Yisurim, being alive is still the greatest gift and it overrides everything. Every moment that we're alive and we're able to think about the Rebbeinu Shalom, that's an incredible gift. So, although yes, you get up in the morning, you're supposed to say, Modeh ani lefanecha melech chai v'kaim. Shechazal to be nishmas, you get back my neshama. The reason why Rav say you should get up and scream, it's great to be alive, is because it registers much deeper. So we have the definition, and as the Choyves Halavava says in Shara Bechina, and it's Kedai to read it, he starts off, Shara Bechina is really analyzing and introspecting into life. And he says the first problem is, he gives 3 different reasons why we don't focus on all the incredible gifts. One of the reasons is we're just used to it. He gives a mashal of a child that's brought up. When a child's brought up and has everything, so by the time they're older, it's very difficult for them to really be attuned and thankful for everything, all the gifts that the Rebbe Shem gives us, and the parents give them. So it's not easy, and it's a challenge, and really it's called counting your blessings, and that's the purpose why Chazal said that there's a concept of brachas that we give every single day. All the birkas hashachar, which are 15, and are and symbolize the 15 steps that we're in the Beis Hamikdash. It symbolizes the 15 Shir Amalos. It symbolizes the Yud K, this world and the next world. Yud is the next world and Hey is this world. The combination and the connection between this world and the next world. But it's about going up stage by stage. The first thing in the morning after we say Modeh and we say the Netilas Yadayim and Birkas HaTorah is we start thanking the Rebbeinu Shem for every single aspect, just the ability to walk on the earth. And we appreciate it. That's the beginning, and that's the secret. And if we focus on that, it already gets our day going. And again, with a commitment that one thing, the Baladaval, the Yetzer Hara, the Satan, whatever his name is, the Ra, the Gemara says in Masechah Sukkah that there's many names, we don't give in to him and we give him the simcha. There's one thing we're not giving him is our joy in life.